Hey guys, welcome to another video. We are about a week away from, less than a week at this point by the time this goes out, from Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl. So we are going to go through my plan and what might be your plan for Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl. Now, some of the things in this video were also in some of my other videos, and they did really well, so I want to first of all thank you guys for that. Absolutely unbelievable. I made these videos before we knew some key features about BDSP, and so I thought I would share with you guys my plans for Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl, now that we kind of know everything, apart from some of the, more secretive stuff that may already be leaked by the time this goes out, so we never know. But I do want to address, as was in my team building videos, BDSP has no Pokemon Home integration until early 2022. This doesn't mean the previous videos are irrelevant, it just means that if you can catch these Pokemon, you're probably going to have to do that, but the videos do become more compatible once Home will be integrated later on, so keep that in mind. I also find that by giving yourselves these tasks I'm going to tell you in my plan, it can increase the lifespan of these games especially, and rather than just wait. So these are things that I'm trying to accomplish within the first few weeks, if not first week, of having BDSP. Let's get into it. A lot of people try to complete the decks, and something I'm going to try and do before that is complete the nature decks. Now, I know what some of you might be thinking, what is a nature dex? Basically, every Pokemon has a nature, for those of you that don't know, which amplifies some of its stats, and some of these natures can bring about the very best in some Pokemon. So before you go off catching any and every cool high-level Pokemon, like the legendaries, you want to make sure that you can catch it with its best possible stats. We don't know if mints are going to be in this game. So that's where an armada of synchronized Pokemon can come in handy. Synchronize is an ability that some Pokemon possess which has a secondary out-of-battle effect. That being, it copies its nature onto any Pokemon it encounters. So if I had a Ralts with Synchronize as an ability, and it had an adamant nature, and it was at the front of my party, all these steps, and then I encountered some wild Pokemon, a wild Bidoof, that Bidoof would inherit my adamant nature, and therefore it would also have the nature adamant. So what's the plan here? Well, basically, finding a Ralts with the ability to synchronize and reaching the daycare is pretty much on the to-do list, if not first on the to-do list. The daycare is relatively early in the game, so once you get there, you just have to breed a good few of them until you have the natures that you really kind of want. There are a good few natures that are really not worth using. My recommendation is focusing on attacking, special attacking, and speed boosting natures, like Adamant, Modest, and Timid. These can really improve your Pokemon overall, and most importantly, you don't want to waste too much time at the start of the game. You want to get through it, and you want to see all the secrets before it's spoiled. So don't spend too much time doing this. Try and get the good natures out the way. On to the next step is another one that seems quite obligatory, one that a lot of people are going to complete within the first week, and that's completing the decks. One of the main goals in any Pokemon game is completing the national decks, the region decks, whatever it's called. That's why it's on the list. By breeding your Pokemon and ensuring you have a full, comprehensive living dex of each Pokemon within the game, means you're ready for anything you want to do. Whether it's shiny hunting, or online battling, or realistically anything before Pokemon Home comes out, you want to have that national dex, that living national dex completed. Any way you can. It also means that by having this kind of sorted out, you can transfer across any Pokemon you need to other copies of the game. So how I kind of like to do it with Sword and Shield was, I finished Shield, completed the dex completely, and then just moved all of my Pokemon into Sword, moved them all back using Home. So if you plan on getting Diamond and Pearl, this is an easy way to complete Pearl without putting in any effort. Once you beat the champion, of course. And that could be hard, we don't know yet. So completing the decks in these games may be more of a challenge than we're used to with the Grand Underground, having exclusive Pokemon that may only be accessed through the correct selection of statues, and that might make this grind a little bit more of a challenge. Therefore, why do it twice? Try and get it done once, breed your Pokemon, and send them across. If you're buying 2 games. If you're only doing one, you only have to do it once. An extra bonus to this challenge is the possible inclusion of the Shiny Charm. The shiny charm has appeared in every Pokemon game since its introduction, and with BDSP it's probably gonna appear again. Usually through encountering or catching every Pokemon in the full Pokédex, you'll be rewarded with the shiny charm. The shiny charm then increases your chance of getting a shiny by lowering the overall odds. I think I said that right. Lowering, increasing would be harder to find. This means, anyway, it's going to be about maybe slightly less than 4 times easier to get a shiny Pokemon. That's going down from like 4,000 to like 1,000. And yeah, completing the dex automatically grants this, so it makes sense to go and pick this up if you've already done the previous step. If it's in the game. We don't know. Or I don't know. You guys might. Now, for those of you shiny hunters, this step is going to be a must. You need to get yourself a foreign Ditto. A foreign Ditto is something every good save file needs for Masuda Method hunting. If none of that sentence made any sense to you, let me explain a little bit. Masuda Method hunting is the process of shiny hunting through hatching eggs from the daycare. Where this method becomes really reliable, however, is when you take a foreign Pokemon, such as a Spanish Ditto, and start breeding it with your own native Pokemon. This increases the shiny odds dramatically and can therefore reward you with more shinies in less time. At least, you know, it gives you better odds of getting shinies. You still might take 20,000 eggs, but you know, the chance is there. This next step is kind of like the shiny charm with the completing the dex. This step goes hand in hand with getting a foreign Ditto and the Masuda hunting, and that's having a flame body Pokemon. Flame Body is an ability which also has a secondary effect, that being it speeds up the time in which eggs are hatched while it's at the front of your party. I think it could be anywhere in the party, but just be safe, put it at the front. This means that with a foreign Ditto, the shiny charm, and a Flame Body Pokemon, you can hatch eggs extremely fast and have the best overall odds, meaning you could have a quite decent amount of shinies by the end of the first week, by the end of the second week. By the end of the first month, you should have every shiny. But anyway, that is definitely some things for you to do. I have some more, if you're interested. Much like Synchronize and Flame Body, we have another secondary out-of-battle ability that you kind of want to stockpile up, and that is Pokemon with the Pickup ability. When a Pokemon has the ability Pickup, it will randomly acquire items after a battle, almost as if it's picked them up from the battle, if you get what I mean. Depending on the level of the Pokemon with the ability, it may pick up better items, although we haven't really seen a list of how this works, and we won't really know how this works until the game comes out. As we are starting completely fresh, we need unlimited money, and what better way than with a team of level 100 pickup Pokemon. Kinda like Zigzagoon, although we don't know if Zigzagoon's gonna be in the game yet. At least I don't know if he's gonna be in the game yet, so any Pokemon with Pickup, I'll flash one on the screen now. I don't have one in the script. Moving on. These Pokemon can farm like Big Nuggets, which can sell for like 5,000 Pokédollars, and other rare expensive items. So it's always nice while you're kind of hunting around, maybe killing things to increase your shiny odds, like in Sword and Shield. You can just farm through items, so that's what I did to get quite a lot of money at the start of Sword and Shield. So it's recommended for you guys. Everyone knows about Manaphy at this point. I plan on redeeming my Manaphy after everything is said and done. I don't plan on using it prior to completing the region, however I do have a small plan for breeding my Manaphy. More on that in another project, however that'll come up later on. Manaphy is a mythical Pokemon, which probably is not essential to completing the dex. However, that 100% completion of the dex probably does require it. Usually we don't see mythicals impact the chance of getting the shiny charm, so therefore, if you're getting this game in March 2022, if you're watching this in March 2022 and you don't have a Manaphy, I don't think you need to worry. Next up, we have something that I've speculated on before, and I really think we're getting these, and it's mythical events for Darkrai and Shaman in the base game. These events would make complete sense to be unlocked at the end of the game in like a post-game, and so I confidently plan on completing them and finally adding Shaman to my National Living Dex. It's one of 2 Pokemon I'm still missing, and I really want to get it. Another thing that I like about these kind of remakes is we sometimes get chances to shiny hunt these legendaries. So hopefully we get chances to shiny hunt Giratina, Dialga or Palkia, and, you know, Darkrai Shaman at this increased odds. but we could have some proper encounters for some pretty cool mythical Pokemon, and I'd be up for that. Now we have something that's on my to-do list that probably won't start for like a week or so, at least after I've done all these things and made a few videos, but it's a playthrough of Pokemon Pearl, but not just any playthrough. Now, I've never done a shiny playthrough before, but that's about to change. When Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl comes out, I will play the game fully, as I've already said, through my Diamond version, and I'm also buying a copy of Pearl. Shining Pearl? Pearl. My plan is to create a small video series or one, longish video documenting my process of a shiny playthrough. Let me know in the comments what you think. I could stream some of it over on Twitch or maybe even here on YouTube, but it'll probably be a week or so before I get all that kind of sorted out and started up. After Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl comes out, I've got, exams and uni work, and it could be around the Christmas time that this video actually comes out, so I can dedicate myself to it. But, keep that in mind, I might be doing this. It's definitely a thought I've been having over the last few days, because I do like to shiny hunt, and it could be cool. But let me know what you guys think. But with that, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. This is just my plan for the first few days of Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl, and, a potential series. But I do plan on releasing videos on BDSP next week, so expect a few uploads of the game and gameplay and anything to do with it. I will show you guys anything you want. But have a really nice day. We'll see you all soon, and let's hope that BDSP does not disappoint, as some games have before. See you guys soon. Peace.